What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back finally to Win One Take One. I know it has been a while since we last uploaded this series. It's been about just over a week, but last week I was on holiday. All those videos that were out last week were kind of pre-recorded, and since then I haven't really sat down and actually played Football Manager. But this is the first time I can say thank you very much for 5,000 subscribers. So if any of you have subscribed to the channel, watch any of my videos, I do really appreciate it. And obviously, if you haven't already subscribed, click that button down below. If you're new to the series, if you bear with, I will go through everything, the concept, and how we've been getting on as well. But since the last time, we've had a few games, so let's quickly run through the results. So in the last episode, we beat Crew in the Checker Trade Trophy in the final game of the last episode. This one we came and we grabbed a win in the league against Morecambe. Kyle Reid scoring. I believe he came off the bench and 4 minutes later he banged in a free kick. We were so good in this game. You could just look at the stats. A few more shots on target. Troubled the goalkeeper a little bit more. We could have easily scored 2 or 3 goals. But a 1-0 win. 3 points nonetheless. We then had our FA Cup replay against MK Dons and it was ridiculous. We ended up beating them 6-2. John Taylor scoring a hat-trick of penalties. Duckens Nazon scoring twice. I was a little bit upset that Duckens Nazon couldn't take one of the penalties when he was on his hat-trick. And then an own goal from their goalkeeper, Jose Antonio Saicedo. Dominic Calvert-Lewin grabbed the 2 for MK Dons. But it was a great win. Look at this own goal, though, from their goalkeeper. So we picked up the ball here. We're playing it around a little bit. Clayton has a shot low. It comes off the back of their goalkeeper, just trickles in. But nonetheless, it was a comfortable 6-2 win for us. We came back in the league and grabbed a 1-0 draw against Crew Alexandra. We were 1-0 down. Alexander McQueen scoring a penalty. But Scott Bowden, who came off the bench, one of our newer players, came off the bench and grabbed an 84th minute equaliser. We then went and beat Notts County 2-0. 2 late goals, Nathan Smith and an own goal from Madrigali, I believe that is. Secured us the win. But if you look at the stats, we absolutely smashed them, to be honest. 25 shots on goal to their 6. Another comfortable victory. And finally, as you can see, one of our newest players, which we'll run through shortly, Chuck Zaniki, scored a 43rd minute penalty to give us a comfortable 1-0 win against Swindon. So as you can tell, we've brought in quite a few players. And for anyone that doesn't understand the concept, win one, take one. If we win a game, we get to take a player. If we lose a game, our lowest rated player has to leave the club. And when we win in games, we win in a lot of games. Look at our run recently. Obviously, we last met against Crew, and this is the run since. And overall, it's been a really solid season. In the league now, we are currently 3rd with 2 points off 2nd. Still 6 points behind Plymouth, who lead, but we're looking very comfortable at the moment. John Taylor now top assists along with Shayon Harrison. But the players now that we've brought in now, I'm going to start selling off players. Obviously, I can't bring any players in, but I'm going to start selling off players just to free up a little bit of wage budget and so on as well. Obviously, if we don't get promoted, we're in big trouble with financial fair play. So that's something that we've got to look out for. So the players that we've brought in since, I believe, who did we play? We beat Crew, did we? Yeah, we beat Crew. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 players there. Morecambe, MK Dons, and Notts County and Swindon. Let's see if I've remembered them all. So Morecambe, MK Dons. I didn't pick up a player from Notts County, so I'll have to go and do that again shortly. It's a good thing I checked. But yeah, we brought in Adam Campbell from Morecambe on a free. He's a striker. He'll be back up. He looked alright. He could play on the wings as well, which is what we play a little bit, and he's quite quick. So we had him as a backup option, ex-Newcastle man. And we then brought in Chuck Zaniki, who used to play for Arsenal, had a long stint at Crew as well, but I think he'll be really good. Central midfielder, 24 years of age. And then most recently, Lawrence Vigouroux, I believe that's how you pronounce it. He will probably be our first team goalkeeper, looks really solid. 4-star current ability from the coaches as well. But as I say, I think I forgot a player, and it was from Morecambe, was it? Morecambe, right at the start of the games. So, Dean Saunders, their manager now. Let's have a quick look. They were struggling. I don't know if we did. Did we bring a player in from Morecambe? No, we definitely didn't, which is a bit strange. But we'll have a quick look who it is. The guy I think I'm going to pick is going to be Christopher and Bamba. Just very quick signing. We don't really need. We're in such a strong position now. We don't really need players, but as you can see, the 2 games we're going to be playing today is against Bromley in the FA Cup. After we beat MK Dons, we've got quite a kind draw in Bromley, who are in the Vanarama National League. So that should be a win. And then we play Walsall, League 1, so we could get a good player there in the second round of the Checker Trade Trophy. So let's go and jump into those 2 games right now. So then we are very firm favourites, as you can tell. We mixed up the team a little bit. We're playing Duckins Nazon up front, but we'll start Kyle Reid, Dean Cox, Vicente as well, Kelly and O'Neill in the middle, Tatonda, McDonald, Hyam, Kelly Evans, and Burge in goal. We've got 3 goalkeepers now, 2 of them cup tied, so that's why Burge is going to be playing in goal today, and against Bromley at the Rico Arena, we're going to be hoping for a big victory. So 12 minutes gone, we've got the first highlight here. McDonald picks it up, long ball towards Duckins Nazon, loads of time, loads of room, and he should have rolled that past the goalkeeper Gregory, who makes a good save there, but first chance of the game, and it is still 0-0. The corner comes in, it's cleared away by Bromley. And they're going to hope, well, I'd guess, oh, that wasn't far away as well. Vicente with a header back across goal. They have a free kick from deep. Cox will whip it in, headed away, only as far as Kelly Evans, who pumps it back up. And Gregory can claim it. Bromley have only just had 1 shot so far, but it wasn't on target. We've had the better of the starts, which is as expected. But here's Porter for Bromley now. Tries to play it in. O'Neill wins it back to Tonda. Kelly finds Kyle Reid in the left. Cox again, long ball towards Duckins Nazon. This time, oh, very close for him. Hits the woodwork. Shot first time. Tried to get it in the back of the net. He picks it back up, back to O'Neill. Kelly, Nazon, Kyle Reid this time. Can we keep the ball? Duckins Nazon, back to O'Neill. And he ends up losing it. And Bromley can maybe break now, perhaps. Porter, another big chance there for Duckins Nazon. But Bromley again will pick it up to Tonda now on the ball. Looking for an option. Finds Kelly. Can he find that long ball towards Duckins Nazon again, who's really worrying these Bromley defenders. Here's to Tonda. Kelly. Patient build-up play. The left back finds Nazon this time. Duckins Nazon. Can he get the ball out of his feet? He has a shot from very long range. Third chance of the game for Duckins Nazon, and it's still 0-0. We are going to have to make a change. Vicente's picked up a slight knock, but John Taylor coming on now. We should really dominate the game with Big John Taylor on the pitch. Hopefully, it will be a much stronger second half. About 10 minutes to go. It's still 0-0. We're going to make a couple of changes. Nazon has come off. Scott Bowden has come on. We go attacking now for like the last 5 minutes or so. Hopefully, we could go grab a late winner. Here's O'Neill. Finds Taylor. Ball in Kelly Evans. And there's the goal. Finally. 1-0 up against Bromley. Dion Kelly Evans with his first Coventry goal. Took a long time, but finally we grabbed the goal that we've deserved. And Kelly Evans smashes it across the goalkeeper into the back of the net. And we take the lead 1-0 up. And there is the full-time whistle. We will be in the hat for the FA Cup. 3rd round draw. We did get away with that. We were very poor with our finishing in that game. But overall, a very strong win. And now we move on to the Walsall game, where hopefully we can grab another win. But we need to pick a player from the Bromley team. To be honest, I'm not too fussed out of all these Bromley players, because I'm not too sure any of them will make a huge difference to our team. Probably the player that was most highly rated, Frankie Sutherland. But to be honest, out of that team, I'm not really sure what we'd achieve out of any of the players. So having a quick look, Ben Winter is the man I'm going to go for. He probably won't play a lot, but his potential ability is there. We'll move into our club and probably just put him in our reserves to get him some more game time. But 19 years of age, a little bit of potential there. Should be an alright buy. So here we are then, 32 teams drawn in the hat for the FA Cup. We're going to just draw all teams, and we get Manchester City at home at the Rico Arena. If we could pull off a shot there, we may well have one of the big players coming in, but it's a big if we could pull off the shot. Manchester City, not a bad team, obviously, with the Sergio Agueros, the Gabriel Jesuses. Could be a massive tie for us. But let's go and move on to the Walsall game, and possibly even in the next episode, we may well play Manchester City. So then here we are, hopefully grab a win today. Now, Andy Smith from Sporting Life thinks we're going to win, but the match odds do have Walsall as favourites. We're going to be playing with a 4-2-3-1. Mark McNulty sitting in the hole. There've been a lot of cup-tied players, obviously, because all the players that we're bringing in from the Football League have already played in this competition. But we've started with Naz on up front, Taylor and Clayton on the wings, McNulty in the hole, Doyle and Kelly in the middle, Haynes, McDonald, Willis and Grimmer at the back, with Garrett in goal. Let's hope for a win. I know they're a division above, but we could definitely get a win here, definitely beat them. But it's a big if, and hopefully if we can beat them into the next round of the Checker Trade Trophy, there are some good teams still in it. Such a Manchester United under 23s we can still get, which would be a big game for us. Here's Doyle though, on the ball early on. Taylor back to Kelly. This could be an attack for us here. Doyle lays it off for McNulty in the hole. Clayton tries to find Duckens Nazon. He does. It was a poor defensive error, but Duckens Nazon gets a goal, and it's his 7th of the season. He did what he struggled to do in the last game, and it is score a goal. It was on a plate for him. He couldn't really miss. Beats the goalkeeper, and the Haitian forward tucks it in, and there is a highlight straight off the kickoff. Are we going to double our lead? It looks like we may well. Willis headed it clear, but Walsall can pick the ball back up. Ball forward towards Nazon. Doyle can bring it down now. Morris. Willis heads it. Nazon now on the ball. Finds Taylor in the middle. Back to Kelly. Load of room for Grimmer on the right hand side. Ball in Duckens Nazon arrives. It's 2-0. Another goal for Duckens Nazon. 2 in 2 minutes. And we're in dreamland. Walsall under massive pressure. Great ball in from Grimmer. Look at Duckens Nazon. Oh, he volleyed it. I thought he headed that down. Volleyed it with the side of his foot. And we're 2-0 up. Goal kick here from Walsall. Big ball forward. Knocked it on towards Simeon Jackson. Bakayoko to Clement on the left-hand side. Ball in, and it is an own goal. And Walsall are back in it. It's a Willis own goal. And right on half-time, it is now 2-1. That wasn't ideal, if I'm honest. But Clement's ball in was dangerous. It was an awkward height. And unfortunately, we knocked it past our own goalkeeper. Garrett couldn't keep it out. And Walsall, right on half-time, are back in the game. So the second half kicks off. Hopefully, we can hold on, which would be a massive win for us here in the Checker Trade Trophy. Time is ticking. There's only 15 minutes to go, but we are going to make some changes. As you can see, a lot of our central midfielders, we haven't really got any. Kelly is tired, but we don't really have a replacement for him. We're going to bring off John Taylor, though. We're going to bring on the fresh legs of Mbamba, who's going to grab his debut. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on. He's not very good, if I'm honest. Off the ball's okay. Physically, he's okay. So hopefully that can just tie him in until the end of the game. We'll bring on Dion Kelly Evans as well. Is he the one that scored in the last game? Yeah, he was the one that popped one into the back of the net in the last game. And we'll also bring on Kyle Reid just for some fresh legs. Hopefully we can hold on, and hopefully we can grab the win here against Walsall. The time is ticking on. We're into the last couple of minutes. Walsall have got a chance, but Haynes picks it up, finds Duckens Nazon, who's obviously on a hat-trick. Guthrie, ball forward. Willis cuts it out. Doyle, can he find someone? He finds Mbamba on his debut, and he almost tucked it past Gillespie at the near post. Walsall playing a really weird formation. Look at that. Very strange formation, but I think we've held on, unless they grab the goal here. Doyle smashes it away, and we beat Walsall here at the Bescott. A massive victory for us. We've ended up winning it 2-1. Duckens Nazon with 2 goals very early on. And another win means another player. But Manchester United, as you can see, through to the next round. So great players on offer there. James Wilson has been banging them in. Imagine how good he'd be at this sort of level. But yeah, big win for us again, which means we get to pick a player from Walsall. The quickest way for me to do this without me knowing too many of the players, what I'm doing is going onto the squad depth and having a look at some of the players. We're going on current abilities at the moment just to see if any of them compare. To be honest, do we need possibly a centre half? To be fair, Bailey Cargill. He looks really good. Let me just double check if he played in the last game. If he did, he'll certainly be one of the players that we will take, and he certainly did. He was probably one of the better players as well, so we'll take him. He looks a really strong centre half. Not editing, we want him to move to our club, and that will be the end of our transfer business for today's episode. So a strong end to the episode, and look at that run we're on at the moment. We're almost untouchable. If we could grab some more results in the league to rise us up a little bit more, that would be ideal. But we haven't had much league action, but this cup action is good. We're playing some big teams, and therefore Depending on who we get in the Checker Trade Trophy, we'll do the Man City and the Checker Trade Trophy games. Third round of the Checker Trade Trophy, third round of the FA Cup, and hopefully you can join me for that very, very soon. But if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.